All right, man. Welcome back to another podcast. Vlog gang talking episode 113. It's your boy J Stu, man. Across from me, I got my boy Big Germ.
Yeah, you know we here with it.
And today we got returning guest part 2 in this bit. We got AJ and Will.
Cold world.
Yes,
so
sir.
Amazing. It's crazy work.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate y'all boys sliding through.
Mm-hmm.
I seen y'all on some troll shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But today we not trolling.
Oh, we not.
At the producer desk. At the producer desk, I got my boy T-Raw.
Gang. You already know what the going on, man.
I got
Yes,
a
sir.
question.
Let it go.
Which one of y'all two in charge of editing?
So
man,
next question.
I don't understand.
What do you
Let's
know?
go
You
to the
don't
next
understand?
one. No, bro. What are you trying to say?
I'm asking which one of y'all is in charge of editing. Does he edit or do you edit?
Hey, man. I guess we'll never know.
The editing just happens by itself. Ain't you the executive?
AI.
Hey,
I blame AI.
Hey, y'all, man. Hey, y'all be getting that.
Throw AI out that bitch.
I feel you.
Hey, man. AI be doing it all, man.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Definitely gonna get to the crossover.
Hey, man. So today's topic, man, for the audience, I just want to let y'all know we have casual conversations here, man. If you're new to the Vlog Gang channel, we talk about relationships, we talk about life, stuff like that nature. So go ahead, hit that bell notification, man. Subscribe, and you can follow all our socials right here. So, AJ World, man. Today I wanted to talk about a concept we spoke on before. Yeah.
Okay, flashback.
Okay.
Flashback.
The abyss. Yeah. Yeah.
Talk about the abyss.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll talk about the abyss, man. So, for the audience who don't know what the abyss is, can you go ahead and explain to the audience what the abyss is?
Nah, you in it.
I don't know, so please explain.
No, I think you should do it.
And
As
you're like well versed in the abyss.
Actually, I don't know what the abyss is, bro. For
No?
my clarification,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm
say
saying?
what you know. We'll clarify.
All right, you want to take it?
No, go ahead, fam. I'm only here. I'm just waiting.
The abyss is like being in the fuck nigga sunken. You know? Did I like miss?
Nah,
For the audience,
that
bro,
before.
we can't assume that they know what
right.
is a fuck nigga. You using terminology they might not even understand.
Oh.
So just
Love
break
them
it
all.
down. Break it down.
No,
all
I
the
got
way.
you. I got you.
Break it down all the way.
I got this. I'll start off.
Yeah.
Right. So imagine, right, Germ, like we was talking about something. It was like, bro, I don't fuck with that. You feel me? And you like, bro, I got you. I feel that. I respect that. Like most of the time, you explain something to somebody, you be like, yeah, bro, I don't fuck with it. Right? They be like, all right, I hear you. And then the next time they get a chance, this is the first thing they do. Right? I think that's a nice little short elaboration on fuck nigga.
Well, I got questions for y'all. So can we stick on topic,
Oh
please?
no, of
No,
course.
that
That was on topic.
That was on
you
topic.
asked what a fuck nigga was. A fuck nigga is if I come to you and I'm like, you feel me, respectfully, I had an issue with something you did, but I squashed it myself. We ain't even talk. I was just like, you feel me? I took it. I got over it. It was over with. I handled it. And then I was just like, matter of fact, but I'm gonna just let y'all boy know this is what it was. You get what I'm saying? And then after that, the first opportunity that pops up, the same. You ever you know how they talk about like when people we gonna stick on top. I got you. This is gonna perfectly explain the abyss. You know how like when people make a mistake,
Yeah.
and then they apologize,
Yeah.
but then you really know the apology meant something because whatever it was, they don't do it again. So it'd be like, yo, I hate when you do this. And you'd be like, you know what, my bad. I ain't know I was doing it. I'm sorry. Then it's like the next time it pop up, you do it again. Was that person really sorry?
Or was a sorry person? I
don't know. But that explains the abyss. The abyss is when the opportunity to do fuck nigga shit pop up.
First thing they do.
They wade in the water. You know what I'm saying?
So how would you say you enter the abyss?
How do you enter it? The funny thing is, some people get dragged in it, and some people walk into it willingly. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Sometimes life anchors you, and you fall into the abyss.
Yeah.
And then with other people, they look into that darkness
and just be like, "Ooh, I gotta be there." That's fire.
They throw shades on indoors.
Tough. I wonder.
They only rock forces.
I'm gonna just go ahead and jump to it. How does somebody escape the abyss then, bro? Let's talk about how they can get out of this shit.
Normally, I'll say somebody could help you see the error of your ways or give you a new direction. You feel me?
Yeah.
If somebody makes a suggestion, like, oh, shout out 50 for manager. You feel me? Type shit. And then they're like, you know what? Let me see what that feels like. I'm gonna try it that way. Right? So that's it's not like you get to escape the abyss because your normal habits are your normal habits.
Okay.
So you're like, what happens is technically you can't change anybody. They gotta want it for themselves. They gotta want to get out.
Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
So the first step number one is you gotta want to do it.
Yeah.
Either direction.
Either direction.
Yeah. Either going down the abyss or coming out the abyss.
Yeah. So let's give like some young men some advice. Like, how can they avoid this altogether?
Avoid it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's something that you can avoid. It's like we all know that like pain is kind of like a part of life. So it's kind of like we always find ourselves in that fork in the road moment where we choose to go left or we choose to go right. You know
Some
what I'm
niggas don't choose to do right. They just go left.
You understand me? So to avoid the abyss is no way to really avoid it. You know, awareness does matter. So, we do, the platform allowing people to understand that this is something that do exist. Most people don't know they're in a sunken place.
Yeah.
You feel me?
True.
When you in the abyss, it becomes your norm. You don't realize you can now see in the dark. You feel me? You think you think you see in light, but you just can see in the dark. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But with others, when the lights is bright, they have to. You know how you know? Being in the abyss, right?
Yeah.
Once a person comes out, light, bright, right, it all just it blinds them. So they gotta put shades in order to
so they can block the light.
so they can block the light so that
They can see right
exactly.
and do wrong or whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah. What would you describe or how would you explain helping the young men that are in your audience?
How do I help them? I like to think of myself.
Come out the abyss.
Yeah, help them come out the abyss.
Oh, come out the abyss. I just like to offer people different perspectives. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people misunderstand each other. I feel like we all entitled to our different perceptions of situations. And when you illuminate somebody by showing them a different perspective, it's up to them from there. Like, they can take it or they can move on.
Let's have an example of that.
Damn, that was a big ass word. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck does illuminate mean?
It means to shine a light on, since that's what they were talking about, shining lights.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can basically show somebody the way, like, say, we talking about relationships.
Do you have like personal anecdotal experience that you can share?
Oh, no, I don't want to go personal. Let's keep it general, bro.
You don't want to go personal.
No, I feel like it's the right way for the podcast. Let's keep it general so that they can relate. You know what I'm saying?
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy work.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah,
And it gives me, you was just talking about understanding. It actually opens up and gives a better perspective as to like why certain directions was taken. You don't got to spoon feed people information in order for them to understand. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times, like if someone makes a reference to, they don't need to see the picture or the exact moment in order for them to understand. I don't need to show you a picture of a plane crashing for you to understand that 9/11 was bad.
I understand that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nor do I need to explain or, you know, show a picture of a particular moment in somebody's life for them to understand how I felt about it.
Yeah.
You get me? So in that same way, I don't think with your audience that in order for them to catch the understanding,
Yeah.
to catch the moment, in order for them to be present, you don't have to take them to the past.
Yeah. Facts.
Again.
Facts.
And again.
And again.
And again. Yeah.
So I would say, like, since we're talking about topics, what would you guys have the advice for, like, to help young men to navigate through this world?
Just in general?
Yes.
It can't be personal.
No, we can't.
I mean, personal can actually a personal experience could generate into general, but sometimes, you know, it doesn't. But you can try and give me your personal perspective. It might be general.
Oh, okay. You know, my personal perspective of like, let's talk about a situation, right? You know, let's say how to there was a disagreement that happened before, you know, like if me
You
and
talking
you
about men?
we're asking men to be able to navigate and
Yeah.
move forward in the world.
Okay.
Right. So
Part of it is you got to learn how to deal with conflict.
Okay.
right? So imagine me and you are having a conversation, you know, and it escalates, right? And it gets above what would be normal standards for a conversation. There's yelling, there's talking, there's I guess a negative connotation in the conversation. You know, motherfuckers' moods is weird, right? So now you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna hype it up. We'll try to simmer it down by, you know, trying to make sure you keep your awareness and your calmness within the situation. So, because as soon as you erupt, it's two fools just yelling at each other, right? Somebody has to calm down, be the voice of reason to like bring it back down to kind of quell the argument.
Okay. That's a good advice for men. What you think, world?
To me, general advice that I'd probably give young men is we have to sometimes you need mentorship. You need to find or seek somebody that is either in the place that you are trying to go, either has been there or was taking the road to get there. Maybe they fell short. Or somebody that's already there and they can kind of give you a step-by-step blueprint on how to get there. So I think advice I'd give for young men is to seek exactly what it is that you're looking for, to actually get to know oneself so that you know exactly what it is you're looking for. And to take it back to the first topic, ultimately you want to avoid, as much as possible, you want to try to avoid the abyss. Make the right decisions. You know what I mean? When presented with the opportunity to remake a certain decision, you know, choose a better way. And then also, you feel me? You, as a young man, we gotta understand that like things ain't gonna always be perfect. You're gonna find yourself in situations that's gonna make you uncomfortable, or you know that you may not like how things went down. But that doesn't mean that you avoid it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Sometimes you gotta take things head on and be able to address something face to face. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to let things harbor. You don't want to let things simmer. That's
Because then it comes out wrong.
exactly. That's as he just said. You want to keep your calmness, your stillness, or things will erupt. You know what I mean? So that'd probably be the general advice I'd give to
So,
most
like,
men.
considering the fact how, kids today are very stubborn because they think they know a lot of shit because of the internet. They done read a couple of books.
I don't think that's a kids nowadays type of thing.
I ain't gonna lie. It depends
We always
on what
doing
age
that shit.
We're still considering kids too.
But we always doing that
Okay,
shit.
so
At some point, we all thought.
I'm saying, because think about when you was growing up. You didn't hear kids talking all these big ass words. Like when we was younger, we were just saying regular stuff. But the kids today, they're using big words. They got definition. They're more into reading more than past generation. Not to say that we didn't do it, but you could see that it's more because they have the technology. They're getting way more into technology way sooner than we was, and on top of that, technology has been so advanced more in their time. So, cause they come off with the attitude of they know it all, forget the elders. How would you say you'll be able to give advice to young men to think like that when they think they know it all?
To be real with you, I think I actually think it's the opposite of what you just said. I think people have more access, but people have become dumber.
Right.
So
that's what I'm saying.
I think even when it comes to using big words or whatever the case may be, I don't think people are very knowledgeable of what they know, of what they say. I think people just kind of regurgitate whatever they've seen online.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, so like for us back in the day, like bro, I remember having to go to the library and actually get books and read.
Yeah.
My mom making it something mandatory, school making it something mandatory. It's not mandatory. They don't do that kind of stuff now.
Yeah.
Kids had to it was mandatory for kids to go outside and actually do activities. We would be in class and they take field trips or pauses to go do whatever. It's like they don't do that now. I seen some shit like they done changed the grading system now to like it's not A B C D anymore. It's like E F G. It's like these weird things where it's it means you
tried.
Yeah.
A participation award.
Pretty much. So it's like I think if I don't know if there's anything that you can necessarily do for everybody at large. Like too many things have influence on young men nowadays. There's social media, like you already talked about. There's schools and how they've changed their curriculums. There's parents who, majority of parents now are a lot younger than what our parents was when we was growing up. So it's like it's almost like kids and parents are trying to navigate the same world at the same time, the same way. So the fix, I think the fix comes from each person's personal, like it's like your personal experience. So like you, if any of y'all boys want to become fathers or want to have your own family, it's like the change starts there. My parents were strict, and I felt like it kept me in line. Other people that I knew, their parents weren't as strict. They had a little bit more freedom, so it led them down a different path. But in reality, I think it's like you can't, like he said, you can't change the people that don't want to be changed. So somebody that's already set in their ways or feels or thinks how they feel, a lot of times you can't change them. But what you can do is set the example for those coming underneath you. So like me, I got, nephews and whatnot, and I talk to them, try to put them on game, especially because I done did it before. I got kids that I train or do whatever, and it's like same thing. The 2 hours or whatever it is that you got with them, you try to instill what you got so that they can know, as he said, a different perspective. But in reality, it's like the way the world is kind of like functioning right now. Unless one of y'all plan on building some sort of brainwashing machine and some shit like that, you ain't gonna be able to affect the masses unless you get that kind of influence. And the people that have it, they usually come after them. Like,
right.
If you are speaking a certain type of message, they'll try to dehumanize you so that people don't receive your message anymore.
Right. Create confusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say. But in general, like, I honestly don't think I don't think it's a young men type of issue. I think it's just like an American, like just living in the Western world type of issue. I think it's like
first world.
Yeah,
issue.
like a first world type of issue where like because we have so much access, people don't actually have to roll their sleeves up or actually have to think. A lot of information is kind of just given to you, so you just take what you like. A lot of people just. And I'm saying a lot of people, but this includes me in terms of like, bro, I'll turn on Instagram or TikTok and you just swipe and whatever it feeds you is what you take. You know what I mean? A lot of times people will go on Netflix or Hulu or whatever and they don't go research and try to find something. They take the suggestion. So it's like whatever Netflix gives you is what you watch. So it's like a first world systemic thing where like people would have to disconnect and
in order to reconnect.
Yeah, disconnect with the world in order to reconnect with themselves.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
What you think, AJ?
We have a little bit of time left. I'm ready for toxic.
What the fuck? I thought we did all that in the beginning.
I thought we got it out of the way,
No.
That wasn't
That wasn't toxic.
That wasn't toxic at all.
That was normal.
Yeah, I know, but we
just
trying to,
having
you
a
know what I'm saying?
Oh no. Let's not.
We could
pick
say
and
that
choose.
for another show.
No, let's not pick and choose when, because when it comes back out, when we have regular
I
conversation.
like the level-headed one, bro. Come on, man. Where's the gap, bro? Fuck that shit.
Bridge what gap? That's what I'm here for, man. I'm hold on, y'all don't remember how I introduced, bro? Like I introduced bro as the one that would try to help y'all understand my irrationality.
But I'm saying though, like we don't had the fun in the beginning. Now we like, okay,
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
I'll quell it all.
Okay.
Can I go?
I don't know.
Toxic?
I don't know what I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what that means.
Quell means to simmer it down.
Oh, okay, shit. I gotta use shit.
What you asking?
All right, the question was, considering the fact how the younger kids will not listen to the elders, how would you be able to give them advice? If you don't have an answer, that's cool too.
Oh no, I got answers, but like I said, if I start talking, I'm gonna shift the whole dynamic.
So you're not able to stay on topic.
Oh no, I can stay on topic and talk shit. So might as
Okay,
well
then
fuck it.
try it out.
All right. Since we need advice for young kids, let's talk about the actions that we take on a day-to-day basis when we're actually speaking, right? Or when we're actually going back and doing things, right? Because imagine we have a conversation here, right? And what you take and give everybody else is just pieces of it and cut out the parts of yourself where you might not have looked in the best light, or you chose to be like, no, I'm going to shine a different light on you. Right.
Nigga, here's so
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Shit.
All right, so I
We
guess
ain't even get there yet, but that's low.
I guess you don't really have no advice.
That wasn't good advice. That was bad advice.
That was great advice. That was great advice, my nigga.
This nigga here.
So what so how are you trying to make me seem like I was giving bad advice? Are we talking about something?
Bro, you
Weren't we generalizing?
this nigga is
was
fucking.
generalizing.
Thought I generalized everything.
This nigga is so crazy. Dog.
You did a great job.
I ain't gonna lie. You snapped.
That shit was
snapped.
fire, but it was like, god damn, it's like he trying to let that bitch go wild. I'm like,
let's keep it in the general sense, though. In the general,
I heard the direction. My fault. No. I like this.
bro,
in
what?
the general sense, right? Would you consider yourself a young man?
Not anymore, man. I'm heading into that next stage.
Into the next stage, you're an elder.
Basically, that's what all the young folk tell me.
Okay.
I'm a young man, but just with an old mind.
Okay. That's I think most people say that, and it's like a way of saying like they're mature. Like I'm young in spirit.
I got a lot of wisdom. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I let a lot of people make mistakes they don't have to make.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Facts, right? A lot of times you personally don't have to
Yeah, you even
endure-
spoke on that.
You could see something and then be like, you know what, that didn't look smart. I probably shouldn't do that again.
Yeah.
I
But
got
a
you.
lot of
probably
kids,
seen,
but
like,
I
a
see
preview or
a
something.
lot of people don't think that's good enough. They think they have to experience trial and error, and it's like, yeah, sometimes trial and error, but why
It's
do I have
not
to
the
go
most
through
effective way though.
Would you consider, like, if somebody says, in order for me to like truly understand something, I have to experience it? They're saying that they must themselves see the context, like they have to deal with it personally to have.
Yeah,
the
in
context?
order to explain it thoroughly, you will have to go through it. Like, say for instance, the old burning the hand on the stove. If I don't have to touch the stove to know that it's hot. I seen you touch it. I seen how you react, and I don't want to be act like that.
Now,
Facts.
I'll ask you a question, right?
I'll even say this: like you're giving advice to somebody, and you're trying to give them advice, but you're trying to withhold some of the story.
Okay.
It kind of makes it not feel believable, or you're trying to hide something, and thus it doesn't resonate the same way as if they hear your whole story with the emotions behind it. Now they're like, okay, I understand now. I might be able to see that in the coming future if I'm in a situation like that.
Okay.
So I have a question, right? When explaining the side of the story, I would assume that by now you could kind of like pick the side, because in the previous story, right, that person is no longer here, right?
Huh?
So,
Wait, what are we doing? Where we going?
We
we
talking about the story, picking it like he's saying in order to to try to give somebody the full context, they must know the full story. If I'm trying to tell you not to do something, but I only give you half of the truth and I keep some of the truth away
sure.
from you, it's gonna come off as disingenuous, or you know.
Yeah.
even though you wouldn't know that I only kept half of the story.
Yeah,
away.
you wouldn't know I kept half of the story.
Right.
You would just think
It's
that
a
this is the
feeling.
full story.
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
But
So what-
sometimes, it's okay to leave out things because maybe
is, really.
because
It is
maybe
okay to
sometimes
leave out things.
Crazy.
no, because sometimes they're not ready for that part of the information. So you wait until they mature a little bit more to be able to know the information.
for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like you don't want to say certain things and make them really confused. And shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause
And it's not that you really hiding it from nobody. It's just that you waiting for a better time to say it.
Oh, really?
You know?
And
These
it's
niggas'
your
reactions are
choice
hilarious.
to tell the full story, right?
Yeah.
Somebody can't take that choice from you.
Oh, yeah, it's my choice.
It's
For
for
sure.
sure. It's for sure. For sure.
You know?
So therefore, like, both sides must consent. Like if I'm telling a story, you telling the story, both of us have to be telling the story in a way for everybody to see the full picture, right? It can't be you tell your side of the story, I don't tell my side of the story.
There's
not
three
full.
sides to a story.
Of course.
Your side, my side, and the truth.
That is true. But usually when that's spoken, like, I'm not one of those people that believe like it's your truth versus my truth. You understand what I'm saying? I've heard that context before. Usually in dealing with women, it'd be like, yo, this is my story. This is my story. You get me?
Help me. Go on.
So
I can talk now.
So your truth is not really a true thing.
to me, it's not my truth or your truth. It's just the
I
truth.
think the best thing I've heard so far is somebody saying that, like, if anybody said they did something because I felt like it, that's kind of a dangerous person, right? Because the feelings are fleeting. We all understand that. Even because as soon as we're out of our feelings, we understand, like, maybe I was tweaking. You know?
Yeah. Maybe I was doing too much.
Maybe I was doing too much.
Yeah.
And not only did you do it once, you were like, let's do it again.
Do it again.
Right? So of course at this point we're like, all right, you know what?
At
the
some
first
point-
one, the first one I gotta be like,
Hey,
you straight.
Hold on. A once esteemed poet once said,
Yes.
"Fool me once,
Mm.
shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
Yeah.
Fool me 3 times, it's fuck the peace signs."
Yeah.
Do I need to further elaborate?
No. Oh, that's that right there.
Pull the K out
I fuck with that.
and let it spray.
Yeah, let it go.
All right.
By the way, I'm the K. Fuck it, let's talk about the situation.
Let's
in
talk
its
about it.
totality.
Oh no, I won't say that now. I
Bro,
mean,
he said, let me get toxic, man.
No,
What are you
no,
doing?
I
We
wouldn't
got,
say
we
that.
got 8 minutes.
We got 8 minutes,
I
man.
won't say that per se.
That's
I
not
would
what
say-
you saying. Bruh said it. Vlog gang, am I allowed? You over
Exactly.
it. You should be good. You said you're over the whole situation.
He's the executive.
Hold on.
I'm asking. Is he the executive?
No,
Or
I
you the
mean,
executive?
of course it's
He
me,
the
but
executive.
go ahead and talk, man.
All right, bro. So last situation that came up, right? So actually, let's run it.
Go ahead, bro.
First
Go
part,
ahead,
you
bro.
feel me? It was my dog, World. You feel me? It was me. It was my dog here. Hey, guy behind the camera.
Who is that?
Yes, sir.
There we go. You feel me? Want to make sure that every
This
every
nigga.
voice is heard.
Yes.
So
Go ahead.
these guys were present. I can't talk about the manager, but he was there as well. Right? Because apparently it's only us three of us here.
It's only three of us.
Only y'all. But he wasn't there. So at that point, I'll fill in the third person with the person that was here. Right? There was a situation that
It's
happened.
not about me though.
No, it ain't about
It
you.
ain't about you.
You feel me?
Yeah.
No, I got you. There was a situation that came about where
Explosive situation.
explosive got crazy, went left because my dog had a shorty with him. It's crazy, right? He told her before the pod, you know what, go ahead. I don't even want you on camera. You could go ahead and sit in the car. Right?
I seen that.
Yeah. Oh, you seen it.
Yeah,
so
that
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
Crazy
seen that.
work.
I
Why
was
do
like,
you
I
know
was
what
like,
it-
hey, I said, nigga, hey, that's how you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Let's pause right here.
I didn't wrong you for that.
Let's pause right here. That's what I'm supposed to do, correct?
Right.
That
Exactly.
means I did the honorable thing.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
hey, I don't want you on cam. You don't want to be on cam. Let's go ahead, wait outside, and then you feel me.
Exactly.
Then
I didn't wrong you for that.
And then I seen
No,
a
you
young,
didn't wrong
No,
him.
hold on. He's gonna
Four.
continue. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
you- or
And
you-
then I seen a young lady bash her for doing the right thing.
Flashback.
Where's she now? That's the question. Where's she now? All right. Bet.
Out there in the car.
Yo. That was playing on the car?
Yeah.
That's just like a tag along. That's somebody that, what does she have to do? She ain't got nothing better to do with her time to sit outside, wait for you in the car, for you to go do something. That's not support. That's, you ain't got nothing to do, so I'm going to sit here and just wait around.
Hold on. I got this one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Because I know. Because I ain't you. No.
Go ahead.
Please.
care.
I needed this hypeness.
Because if she supported you, she
This is
should
what he. No. This is what he needed.
Let me
This is what he needed. I want this one.
Let me say this.
I want this exact one.
you can say it, though.
She supported you.
I want this
if
one.
y'all had that level of support and what you're explaining, why she's not sitting beside you in this moment.
Hold up. No.
Why?
Let me answer that.
Why she's not sitting
I
beside
can
you
answer
in this
that.
moment?
I can answer that real easy.
Yeah.
Remember that first thing I told you when I said, yo, if I tell a girl, yo, we gotta go, and she just do it, no questions asked? That's why she's not here.
Okay, so you
Because I
told her.
said, hey,
So you want a yes woman. You want somebody to answer whatever you say, go.
Yes.
They have no voice.
No. Because look, he's gonna make the words good,
Yeah.
right? But I'll answer.
Yeah.
But no. I'll elaborate so you understand. You feel me? But I'll say yes, right?
correct.
Which is like, I thought it was girl code, but you bashed her. For
I
that.
thought it was protect all black women.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I
But
thought.
then she bashed her, and I'm
Was
like,
light-skinned.
So that's
that might
different,
have
you know.
been a caveat.
and it's like, so the chaoticness that women always come with. Like,
Right.
you actually think that they are for women empowerment, but then you bash her for doing what a man said because you don't want to do what a man said and be chaotic.
right.
All right, I'm glad you're there. Let's stick a pin.
Okay.
So now what happens is, right?
yeah.
The honorable thing was done.
Yeah.
So then the energy popped off.
Like,
What happened was because I proceeded. See, me as a man, I thought cameras wasn't rolling. Pod ain't start till pod start. So to my knowledge, there is no footage or any. You know what I'm saying? So it's not until pod pops out, thumbnail drops.
Thanks.
You understand what I'm saying? Now here's the potential dishonorable part about this. And me and my mans had this conversation earlier. Imagine I had a whole bunch of other hoes out here. And the reason why I say, yo, go ahead slide out is because I ain't trying to fuck up my pimping. Since we niggas, we gonna talk like niggas, right?
Yeah, that's all like niggas.
Gang talking.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to fuck my pimping up. Hey, go sit in the car. But then now, on TikTok, YouTube, Kitchen, whatever other shit, that shit popping up everywhere. Right?
It went viral.
Now, what if that shit fucked up my pimping, right? Now look, second thing happened. Big got explosive. It got loud. It got belligerent. Now imagine said person now got to keep seeing this after seeing something happen based on the decision that I made. I told her to leave. You know what I'm saying? So now some other person is blowing up on her by leaving, making it seem like how, you know what I mean? But then it's like she was only doing, as you said,
Right.
what she should do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now I got editors making
That will
sure
not be named apparently.
that won't be named. It's AI.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence.
For sure.
Sir.
Is making sure that this one moment in this situation gets repeated and relived over and over and but you know why it works? It's because it's not their personal experience. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm
because let's
saying?
talk about their
'Cause
person.
let's talk about it.
So, the young lady that was there.
AJ, you finished? I mean, what are you finished?
No, he done.
Damn.
That young lady that was there.
Take
Where
quarters.
is she now?
Oh man.
Ah, shit. Goddamn.
I don't know.
Wait.
You don't know?
Nah, bro. I don't know where she at.
I thought she was supposed to be here with us the last time we was here. What happened?
2 times
I
ago.
don't know.
You don't know?
You gotta ask her.
Gotta ask her.
Yeah.
Weren't you in communications with her?
Let me
Oh,
correct
okay,
it.
go ahead, fam. Talk.
I don't have the young lady's number.
Oh, okay, yeah. But what happened when you were talking to her? Because I'm assuming you were talking to her the day of the pod. What happened?
Man.
Because when it's personal, we can't.
That
talk
shit
about
was so long ago, nigga. I don't even remember.
You don't remember? I'll tell you what happened.
It might be the surgeon.
I'll tell you what happened. You don't remember? Because you know me and storytelling. I'm really good at storytelling. Would you like to tell it? Or would you?
I see it.
Oh, the time that went away. Oh man. So you want me to elaborate on the story?
You got a minute 30.
Hey, go ahead.
All right, man. So you feel me? Pre-pod. You feel me? Dog called me. It's crazy. Like, yo.
Did I call you? I don't know.
Oh, no.
Hey, man, if Officer Thorpe said it, I guess they happened, man.
Yeah, but Officer Thor said I said it.
Yeah.
All right, fam. No, I feel
Just so
you,
y'all
man.
know, another clear sign that you are in the abyss.
I'm saying the moments when you get to choose to live in the light.
Selective amnesia.
So my dog called me, tell me, Shorty out here tweaking. Ain't no way my co-host that I've been rocking with before we did this, my dog, my homie.
You hoop with the nigga.
Nah. We talking about Lori. All right, so anyway.
Whoa, you throwing names out there?
Whoa.
Why you throwing
We
names
throwing
out
pictures out there.
We throwing pictures.
Yeah, pictures worth of what? That was
1,000
one word.
words.
That was
bro.
one word.
Oh, y'all know that
Hey,
commercial?
bro.
I know it.
You feel me?
Oh shit. Okay then.
So I'm saying.
I know that commercial.
What happened? Anyway, my dog called and was like, yo, that's crazy. Bruh, this might be my last podcast with Cuz, because I'll be damned. Bruh, asking me for bread. How dare she? How much shit I've been doing for motherfuckers? It's crazy.
Could you imagine?
So that was what was happening, right? During that time. But my biggest thing is like, where's she at? Why she not gang?
Where's she at? Where'd she go?
Hey, man, listen, you know, other people's elevate to different heights in their
So
game.
she
sure.
elevated?
So Jay,
Yeah.
define for us.
I love that. I like
What
that.
happened?
Jay Define. Shout out Jay Define, man. Go on my page. You can find my shirts.
Now we might
Worldwide.
have to plug some shit in. That was good.
Go
That's
ahead.
good.
Continue.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm waiting for you to define that.
No, you said define what? Clarify the question for me.
Define what happened with your previous.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean,
Wow.
like I said, she elevated to new heights, you know? So it's like, I like when people elevate their careers.
for sure.
They don't have time to do
Because-
certain roles anymore.
Yeah, they can't just sit here because they got stuff going on.
Yeah, they're always busy. They're
Mm-hmm.
always doing different things. So it's like,
So this was
you got
below
to be
them.
willing to let them go out and spread their wings. You know what I'm saying? It's a great
Or did she
collab.
let go?
Who let go?
I mean, I don't recall this situation.
don't?
You
period.
don't recall this situation? It's crazy.
Not necessarily.
He don't recall it, but he knows that she had to elevate to new. How you know it? I thought you ain't got her number. That's crazy.
Hey, man. Like I said, bro. No, niggas move on in life, do their own thing.
For sure.
So you got to let them.
For sure.
Am I gonna be salty and try to hold on to somebody who wants to
bro.
fly? Let them fly.
Yeah, bro. Like if they want money from you, goddamn. That's crazy.
All right, so look, we
Money.
should probably.
I didn't say anything about money.
We could probably
You trying to
end off
insert
with a better topic.
Go ahead, bro. We here.
All right,
Yeah.
so
We got time.
kind of like to piggyback on something like, what is wrong with a woman listening to their man, not just any man, their man, and we're not just talking about when I say men, it's not a lot of men. Okay. So when you're listening to a man, what is wrong with that?
So I think we shouldn't go there. The only reason why is
I was saying world first because I know you don't want to
really
go
give
there.
it down. So so I think the issue will become that as soon as we start talking, a woman not being here is gonna turn around and be like, we can't speak on what women should do. So we have nobody to.
No, we're not telling them what to do. We're just saying our opinion and stuff like that. We're not really telling them.
No, I feel you, but a woman's perspective would kind of flesh out, give it a little bit better understanding. Because, like, I don't know what it's like to have a man. I'm heterosexual.
And on that note, man, if y'all stayed here this long, man, I appreciate y'all for staying here this long.
This probably will get.
Go ahead and like, comment, share. If you agree with anything these niggas was talking about,
Damn,
or
these
if you even really see
dogs at
the
the
point that they were trying to make, please go ahead and comment below, man. Germ, you got anything to close this podcast out with?
I will say, do everything in your power to not stay in the abyss because you're gonna go in there. But the fact is, you gotta get out of it. You can't stay
get out.
Gotta get out.
Oh God,
Got to.
T-Row,
Y'all already know, man. Stay positive, stay motivated. We out.
we out.
Oh, he ain't got nothing to add to
Damn, we ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Yeah,
Damn.
Got nothing to add to.
Damn.
Yeah, it's over here.
Y'all niggas is crazy.